Hey friends, welcome back to Aqua Viva. In today's video, I'll be demonstrating 10 upper body resistance exercises with variations that will target mobility, flexibility, strength, conditioning, balance, and core, as well as aerobic fitness. Muscle groups that we'll be hitting in this demonstration video include the pectorals in front, the biceps and triceps in your upper arm, the deltoids in your shoulders, the rhomboids between your shoulder blades, your lats in your back that pull your arms down, as well as the trunk stabilizer muscles that help keep your body's good form and posture. For most exercise demonstrations today, there are a few variations that I will go over as well, so feel free to skip around as I've organized each exercise in the chapters. So when you're ready, let's dive in. Starting with a Jax. Just like the jumping jacks on land, move your legs and your arms away from your body and back in and repeat. Our first variation of the Jax is a Bent-elbow Jax. Keep your elbows close to a 90-degree bend throughout the exercise as you move your limbs away from your center and back in. Try doing this Bent-elbow Jax with an open palm for more water drag, and then make a fist for a faster paced Jax that will increase your aerobic output. You'll notice some deltoid muscle activation in your shoulders, especially when you increase the pace with added water resistance. For added chest muscle activation, alternate crossing your hands in front. For a second Jax variation, give the clap jacks a whirl. With your arms out in front, clap your hands with each closing rep. Open your arms out wide and stretch your pectoral muscles and keep those palms open for more water drag. Feel free to experiment with speed intervals and changing your lever drag by opening and closing your hands. Notice the difference as you use the water's medium to optimize your workout session. Try making some waves for a more intense aerobic workout. Let's move on to another Jax variation, this time doing a biceps curl. We'll call it the Biceps-Jax. Start by keeping your palms facing up in supination and curl your arms with each Jax rep, pushing the water up. You'll notice a faster pace engages those biceps further as you increase the resistance from the water's hydrodynamic forces like drag and turbulence. The water's viscosity will demand more muscle output and target muscle endurance. Not to mention your aerobic output too. Alright, I hope you're liking these Jax variations. Another one you can try is the shoulder Jax that will target your rotator cuff muscles in your shoulders. Keep your elbows tucked into your sides as you do the Jax and move your arms in and back out, crossing your hands over your midline. This specific movement is termed internal external shoulder rotation and is excellent for improving shoulder joint mobility, joint stability, and shoulder strength. Moving on to our second exercise, this time keeping still with your legs in a strong balanced stand, we'll target the biceps and the triceps with a continuous biceps curl and elbow extension. Here are two variations. First, keep your palms facing up in supination as you curl, and then extend your elbow, moving your hands down in a quick continuous motion, feeling that water's resistance. After a few reps, you'll start to feel that muscle fatigue for endurance training. And for the second variation, twist your wrist from palm up when you curl your bicep, and then twist your wrist to palm down when you press and contract the triceps. Just like the first variation, repeat in a continuous, fast-paced motion for the best workout. Next up, we'll focus on the pectoral muscles with a chest fly. I'll show you a few different exercise variations for this one. First, bring your feet wider apart and bend your knees to get slightly lower into the water, especially if you're in a shallow pool. With your hands open, reach from the sides and push the water forward and inward as you bring your hands together. When you exert force and contract your pectorals, be sure to exhale. Inhale when you relax your arms back to starting position and repeat. And let's do another variation by angling your pec fly downward against the water's buoyancy force. This will give you added resistance and will recruit different muscle fibers in your pectorals. It's a good idea to switch up lever angles when you exercise. Alright, to make things a bit more fun in this next variation, I like to do a 3-rep power pec fly at 3 different angles. So this means doing 3 fast and powerful reps starting at the water's surface, then moving down to a lower angle, followed by the final fly at the lowest angle that you can reach. The aim is to power through these 3 pec flies with as much force as possible. Be sure to exhale with each power pec contraction and squeeze those chest muscles together to get the most benefit. And then try a closed fist variation of this 3-rep power pec fly for added speed and therefore added water resistance for increased muscle tension. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you prefer an open palm for more drag or a fisted hand to increase the speed of motion? Either way, you'll get an excellent workout. And moving on to the next standing pec fly variation, we'll do a single arm fly following the same 3-rep power set we just did. So find a spot and keep your feet wider to get lower into the water. Keep one hand on your hip and with your other hand reach out to the side and power push in across your midsection 3 times at 3 different angles, starting from the top. For this single arm pec fly, you'll notice more core engagement to keep your body stable. So keep your abs tight and feel free to add a small torso twist with each rep to work on your obliques as well. And just like our previous pec fly, be sure to exhale when you contract your pectorals and inhale during your quick relaxation phase back to starting position. Alright, for this next exercise, we'll be making some waves. I call this one the mixer. Just like a kitchen mixer, alternate your arms moving in a circular motion with your elbows out to the sides. Once you get the hang of it, go faster for added water resistance and aerobic output. Jog with your feet. And then try switching directions. Throw in some speed intervals for a more intense workout that will target your heart and your lungs. Alright, so the 5th exercise I want to show you for today is the breaststroke or reverse fly that targets your rhomboid muscles between your shoulder blades. In addition, this movement helps to stretch your chest and is excellent for improving posture. So when you're ready, keep your feet wide apart and bend your knees to get a little lower into the pool. We'll start with a 3-rep power breaststroke, keeping your hands open. Power back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale when you push the water back and inhale when you relax your arms back to starting position. And just like the chest fly, we'll do a 3-angle 3-rep variation of the breaststroke. Start at the top and work your way down. Remember to exhale with each power phase of this exercise.
1, mid, 2, and low, 3. Let's go again. Surface, mid, low. Surface, mid, low. Come a bit closer so I can show you better. So working the rhomboids, get nice and low, bend your knees. Surface, torso, hips.
Our next exercise targets the lats, a big V-shaped muscle that attaches to your spine and upper arms to pull your arms downward. In the pool, I call it the lat squeeze. Just like the lat pull down at the gym, this one is going to work on the same muscle group. Bring your arms out to the sides, starting at the water's surface, and push down and behind your back. Exhale when you push the water and inhale when you relax your arms back up to starting position. Turn your wrists to slice up and push your palms down for more resistance against buoyancy. After a few reps, you'll start to feel that burn. And now let's take it to a 3-rep power lat squeeze. Focus on powering down for 3 reps and repeat for a few sets, remembering to exhale with each power phase. Take a small break between sets and keep it going. For this next exercise, we'll be targeting the triceps at the back of your arm. Just like our previous 3-rep power set scheme, we'll do a similar set routine with the triceps kickback at different angles for 4 total reps per set. Start with your elbows close to your body to perform rep number 1 with a full elbow extension, and then again elbows in for rep number 2, and move your way outward for reps 3 and 4. Repeat this rep scheme for an effective tricep workout that will target muscle endurance and strength.
Tricep down, extend. 1, 2, 3. Tricep down, extend, close, a little wider, and really wide. Again, tricep down, extend, curl, tricep down, down, and down.
And let's change directions. First, do rep 1 with elbows tucked in, and then bring your arms out to the widest angle and move your way back in for reps 2, 3, and 4. It's a slight mental challenge to get the choreography, but once you have it, aim to increase the speed and feel the triceps activation with each elbow extension. When you change the angle of muscle contraction in an exercise, you'll be recruiting more muscle fibers that are better equipped to perform that angled contraction. Your triceps is comprised of 3 muscle heads, namely the long, lateral, and medial heads.
Extend, really feel those triceps when you push right back. And wide, closer, closest. And again. One more.
Now let me show you this next exercise, an isolated biceps curl. We'll start with a 3-rep power curl followed by a large shoulder raise in front. Aim to reach back as far as you can for more range of motion, and power curl for 3 reps, followed by a 4th large straight arm shoulder raise in front. Let this be a relaxed 4th stretch rep and jump back into your next set to repeat. Just like our previous exercises, be sure to exhale during the power phase and inhale during the relaxation phase. With these bicep curls, you'll feel more resistance when you press down against buoyancy at the beginning of your curl and with more speed of motion.
1, 2, 3, and relax up. Again, 1, 2, 3, and reach back, relax up. And 1, 2, 3, reach back, relax up.
Building on this, try this next variation with 5 power reps followed by a large forward shoulder raise and repeat. You should be feeling those biceps.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach back, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one, reach back, relax up. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach back. Good.
For our next biceps curl variation, we'll be doing a single arm curl. Tighten your core, keep one hand on your hip, and power curl with an open palm with as much range of motion as you can muster. Reach far back and press down and curl up. Exhale as you curl and inhale when you move your arm back to starting position.
And stay grounded with your feet. And we're just gonna repeat that. You're gonna have the most resistance as you push down with an open palm. This is where you feel the resistance when you're pushing down, not necessarily the curl back up, a little bit. Ready? And we're just gonna repeat that. Keep your shoulders right where they are and just isolate that bicep. If you can speed it up, go for it. Try to reach out a little further and add a twist. And we're gonna switch sides. So reaching as far as you can, keeping your shoulders forward and adding a bit of a twist with your torso. When you're ready, let's go. So palm facing down, push that water and feel that bicep contraction, feel the resistance when you're pushing down on the water from the side. Add that twist and speed it up if you can. And go. You have to go nice and fast. Reach out, add a bit of a twist. Feel that bicep contraction. Let's go, let's keep it going. A little faster. Keep that palm open. Bicep. All right, and we're gonna switch. Let's go. Woo. Keep it going. Add a bit of a twist. Push down, palm facing down.
We are nearing the end of today's exercise demonstrations. I've got 2 more that I want to show you for today. This next one is a lateral raise to target the shoulders with focus on the medial deltoid muscle.
Push up. And then bring it back in front and push up. So bring your body a little lower, bend those knees, anchor your feet on the floor, and cross in front. You don't have to necessarily switch. If you want to, feel free. You're gonna get the same workout. Ready? Go. If you wanna switch, go for it. And this is pushing up. So you're gonna get the most resistance or the most effect when you're pushing down against buoyancy. And so you're working the shoulders, specifically the medial deltoid muscle. So pushing down, extend up. Ready? Go. And if you go faster, you're gonna feel more resistance. And you can switch if you want. Let's experiment with palm down this time. So pronation, this is supination, this is pronation. So crossing in front, pushing up. And you can alternate your arms like that. And you will still be targeting your shoulders. This time, palm down. Go for it. All right, take a break. In fact, you might even be feeling that one more. So let's go again. You ready? And alternate your arms. Palm facing down, open palm, push, and extend your arms. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls. All right, so we're still gonna target the shoulders. This time, the anterior deltoids of the front part of your shoulder. So anchor your feet on the full bottom, and with straight arms in a supination, like you're holding soup, reach back and push up. Reach back and push up. So we're gonna do a couple of those. You're gonna feel the most resistance when you're pushing down against buoyancy, and you're also getting a little bit of bicep activation as well. So you can bring it a bit lower if you want, and keep going. Straight arm, you can do a slight bend in your elbow, but that's it. Feeling it in the anterior delts, the front part of your shoulder. From the side, looks like this. All right, and now let's switch things up. So instead of a supination, we're gonna do a pronation like you're dribbling a basketball. So palms are facing down, and we're gonna do a straight arm pushing up, and then reach back like that, and then start back from the bottom, pushing up. And so we're working the anterior deltoid again in a pronation position. Go for it. Ready? A little faster. You can do a slight bend in your elbow if you need to, otherwise try to keep those arms straighter. That's it. Should be feeling those shoulders. Let's do it again. Pushing up. Palm is open, facing down.
And that's a wrap for today's Aquafit exercises. I hope you enjoyed them. Give them a try the next time you hit the pool and let me know in the comments your favorite one. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share these exercises with anyone you think might benefit. Until next time, keep on splashing.